Yo, you about to come up big. Like, you about to come up big and win a lot of money. Probably not win, just receive. But let me tell you, this video is not going to be for everybody, but this is how you know this video is for you. You ready? This is how you know this video is perfectly designed for you. You remember when you had that sibling or that cousin that was going through it financially? This sibling or this cousin could have been successful and then they lost it. And now they in financial ruins, or this was before their success. But you remember this happened, and you know damn well that the whole family knows that you're more competent than this sibling or this cousin, right? But you know when this sibling or this cousin was going through it, you saw how the family banded together and helped this person out. And this sibling or this cousin was able to pick themselves up. You remember? The reason I'm telling you this is because when you come up big and you win big and you receive big, I need you to remember this feeling. All right? You remember when this sibling or this cousin got helped by the family banded together, and this sibling or this cousin was able to pick themselves back up and be back on top and win. And you remember how pure-hearted you remained and how good you remained? Because you just thought it was the luck of the draw. But when you needed the help, you remember what the family told you? You know, if we could, we would. Sounds familiar already? Does this sound like this message is for you? You remember when it was your turn and they were all living good because your sibling or cousin was doing good and they all living lavish now. They wearing their nice clothes. And now you going through it and they look at you and go, hey, man, you know, if we could, we would help you. Just going to have to pull through. Do you remember that? All right. I want you to remember how pure-hearted you remained. Remember when that sibling or cousin came around and you was there, broke, going through it? And this sibling or this cousin saw you down on your luck and they doing good now. But they weren't fully 100% cheap with you. They pulled out that $50 bill. It was $20 bill. Take it how it resonates, but you know who I'm talking to. And they gave you that $20 bill or that $50 bill. You were so stressed and depressed. All you wanted was money for some cigarettes, a beer, probably some chicken wings and french fries later on because you just, you know, you going through it. So this sibling or this cousin came around and gave you $50, $20 a here. You know, I know you could use it. And you were so good-hearted that you looked at them and said, wow, thank you. In fact, you even told yourself, man, when I come up, I ain't going to forget this moment. That was your hunger talking. But deep down, you knew that was scraps what they threw you. Because if the tables were reversed, you would have thrown way more. You would have helped way more. And what they gave you was scraps. You remember that shit? But guess what? The Most High said the last shall be first, the first shall be last. And it's your turn now. And the reason I want you to hold on to this feeling is because for a long time you thought you were forgotten. But you weren't forgotten. You're a chosen one. And you was never forgotten. You know what I'm saying? You was never forgotten. The Most High needed to do it that way. He needed to show you everybody you loved with money first. Because you grew up saying he knew you were an earth angel when he sent you down here. And you grew up saying, when I get it, I'm going to help this person. I'm going to help that person. I'm going to just give to everybody. And the Most High was like, well, that's not how they going to be with you. But I can't tell you that. I need to show you that. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying you got to be completely cheap or be an a-hole. I'm just telling you, remember the feeling of how they looked at themselves as kings and viewed you as a peasant when they had it. While when you wanted it, you was trying to look at them all as kings and queens like you, but that anointing was only reserved for you. Like I said, this video ain't going to be for everybody, but if it resonates, take it. You know who I'm talking to.